Shea 45, we are back. R. Kelly is back, and he's got a fucking 20-minute long song.
19 minutes of humble brag. The song is called I Admit, and it is basically R. Kelly admitting to all these things he's done wrong in his career, a lot of things he's done right in his career, and none of which have anything to do with the reasons we've talked about R. Kelly for the past 18 months or so.
It's kind of like, is it basically like we got to watch R. Kelly jerk himself off? Is this just like masturbatory fucking, like him patting himself on the back and then kind of like, I'm sorry, but
for the most part, like it's, R. Kelly used to do those trapped in the closets that were real wrong. This one is, in the song, he has a line where he talks about how he felt like he had to put a song out because he doesn't trust the media and he doesn't trust people to treat him fairly in this conversation. So he put out 19 minutes of.
But like, is this like when a job asks you like, what's your biggest weakness? And it's like, I work too hard.
100%.
I trust too much. Is that's what this shit is?
There's a whole lot of that in there.
All right, let's hear some of this R. Kelly shit. God, I love this fucking guy. You hate him and I love him. He hasn't admitted to shit yet.
Nothing.
Paige Kennedy's here. Come on, sit in with us. We're gonna
What's
break.
up,
We're gonna break down the R. Kelly song a bit.
Have you heard this already, Paige?
I haven't, but I had to talk about it yesterday without hearing.
So yeah, this is him admitting it. This is him admitting
to nothing,
to loving too hard.
Right.
To having fake friends.
Hooking up with fans.
Yeah, to fucking fans. I admit to having a big dick. Like,
I admit to all of those things as well.
Yeah, you should drop your own fucking version, Paige.
I fuck fans, don't you? No, that's not a. Right,
what's the purpose of fucking being out here?
I don't want to agree with anything dealing with R. Kelly. So just keep going wherever y'all was going.
Yeah, he forgot to mention that his fans were in junior high school.
Right.
Allegedly,
his fans have recess.
Yeah.
Wait, so what is the
his
stance?
Fans get milk money.
What is the stance you guys are taking on this?
On what? This song?
Well, and him.
On R. Kelly? Justin hates R. Kelly.
I can't rock with R. Kelly.
Because he feels he's a pederast.
I don't like to give R. Kelly any of my money, my streams, my attention.
So you can't even listen to his music anymore.
I had to let it go, man.
Damn.
I had to let it go.
And I really like fucking Honey Love. So like I was like 12 play and shit. So
I can't tell who his audience is anymore. Like every time I listen to an R. Kelly song, I'm like, man, is he talking to my little nieces and cousins?
Oh, you take it that way. You listen to the words.
How cute are they?
He likes 14-year-olds. This is what he said.
Not anymore, does he?
He doesn't know.
You think as he got older, his taste got older?
Yeah, now he up to 17. Come on, man. You got to move up. He at 17 right now, man.
No fucking way.
He almost legal.
No way. My dad is 70, and like I be trying to tell him like, you don't got it like you used to. He be cutting into the same broads he did 30 years ago. Like his taste hasn't developed. And I think R. Kelly's the same way. That motherfucker is.
Did you guys hear the whole 19 minutes?
I did.
We just started playing a bit of it. So far, he admitted that he's got fake friends and that he fucked his fans.
Okay.
This is all humble brag shit. It's kind of fucking annoying.
It's humble brag stuff.
All right, let's go back to it.
Now the next verse is when he gets into his next verse. There's some admission in the next one.
All right, let's hear him really fucking.
This is verse 2 of 12.
I guess you can't really open up like I butt fucked a 12-year-old.
Wow.
You just can't come out the gates with that, huh? Where do you go from there?
Oh my gosh.
You got to put that in the middle. All right. Let's throw it on for me, John. Even when he was like, I admit I can't spell for shit. He followed up with like, I still make hits.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I can't spell.
I'm illiterate, but I'm
paid though.
I know melodies.
I'm
bitch.
paid though.
I know melodies. I'm illiterate, but
wow.
I admit that I can't spell for shit.
So wait, he's
I
only
admit that I'll piss on a bitch.
He's admitting to everything we don't care about.
Right.
Yeah, like come on.
So the I admit was just a tease, right? It was just a
Troll?
clickbait.
I think troll.
It was just clickbait, right?
I think here's what I think. I think this man has been surrounded by so many yes people that this is really his idea of coming clean. Like I think he's so broken. Like this is really, he really thinks that he's really opening up with this song, and this is as open as he can get. This is as vulnerable as R. Kelly can get, is admitting that he's fucking functionally illiterate.
Does he say anything that we know but don't know?
It gets a little like.
All right, let's.
Jude called it in the middle. It
right.
gets a little bit more.
Jump to something like Steamy. Let me.
John, on the second page, there's I think one of the first timestamps is around like 4:15 or so. There's a part in there where he talks about it should be in bold on your doc. So
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
All right, let's hear. They call it pedophile when they're underage. That's how they call it pedophile. That's usually what a pedophile is, when you fuck someone underage, allegedly.
When you mean teenagers, what do you mean by underage? That's what R. Kelly was saying on TV in a BET interview, literally asking, what is?
How old was he when he married Leah?
27.
And how old was she?
She was 15.
Wait, is that legal?
In
If
some
your parents
states,
sign
yeah,
off.
it is. It is.
So it was legal.
Like back in,
So
like if it was color purple, that would have been fine. But
it was
not
legal, right?
nowadays.
It was only legal when they got married. We're not sitting here thinking R. Kelly did not have premarital sex with Aaliyah. You know, there was some premarital in the studio. That wasn't legal.
Right. Okay.
And they lied on the marriage certificate.
Did they?
They said she was 18.
Oh, for real?
Oh.
Oh.
Listen, here's my point. Why is he not in jail? If everyone has all of this evidence,
He got a mole
why isn't
removed.
he in jail
He got a mole removed.
for the tape?
Yeah, man. Why is he not in jail? Because
Yes.
rich people don't go to jail.
That's bullshit. Tupac went to jail. Mike Tyson went to jail.
That was the
we
90s.
go to jail.
That was back in the 90s.
That was the 90s that he pissed on girls.
They weren't rich enough.
They was
I want to know why he's not in jail. If
the girl wouldn't testify against him. Fucking
it's been like
Pac,
30s of girls.
Pac's girl fucking testified against him,
Right.
and
Right.
Tyson's girl testified against him, and I
Okay.
think they was innocent on both of those.
Right.
My own personal, small.
Yeah, I saw the movie.
Yeah.
He looked innocent to me. I mean, on the movie, he kind of looked innocent.
You talking
He
the
left.
Pac movie?
Yeah.
Or the, yeah.
He left the room, man. He didn't.
You watched that movie?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. Pile of shit.
I like that movie. I do like that.
All right, all
I
right,
enjoyed that movie.
It's entertaining, man.
all right, man. Let's keep going with
Let it
this.
keep playing for
R.
right here.
Kelly.
This verse is actually probably
This is the most
interesting
poignant
It's probably
one
the
right
most
here.
Poignant one.
All right, let's hear.
His lawyer said hush.
Now that's the one thing that we already knew.
The
right?
tape.
We know that he's never talked about this tape.
It's because
he
his
still
lawyer
did.
said hush. Yeah, and he's still not talking about the tape.
Still
He's
not talking about the tape.
He's not dumb. No motherfucker is not dumb. We all saw
Well,
that shit.
Right. He's not dumb, but he can't read, so I don't know. I don't know. That's
He's
a stretch.
savvy. He's savvy. He's got that. He's got street smarts. He knows not to fucking.
Do you listen to R. Kelly music and it's still okay for you?
Yeah.
Me too.
I can't do
I
it,
can
man.
separate the man from the craft. I mean, on anything. Like Michael Jackson is my hero.
Yeah.
I don't feel some kind of way because people say he did stuff.
Allegedly
to me,
was
he
a
can
booty
still
tickler.
moonwalk better than everybody in the world. So,
Would you let him babysit your kids?
but it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, would
so
you let
I
him?
got a few kids. One of them can take it. You know what I'm saying? One of them can. I mean, I got three more. I got three more, man. It's Michael Jackson. Come on, bruh. I can sacrifice a kid for Michael Jackson. Nigga can't sacrifice a kid for Michael Jackson. Come on, man. Damn. I'm sorry, Tim. I'll get you some therapy, but it's Michael Jackson. What am I supposed to do? I get the opportunity. I gotta. Come on, man. Just take one.
Just take.
We'll take it.
Get
for
that off
us.
the wall, dick, for the family, for the
Come on,
fucking
man.
family.
We need
Cold
this.
blood.
Don't stop till you get enough, Tim. Come on, man. Scream, Tim. All right, keep going.
Don't matter if you black or white.
Doesn't that make you guys feel sad for him?
I think that was kind of his whole deal. And that's how it goes. It's a cycle of molestation. Like molesters molest, and then they molest, and then they molest. Like they just keep molesting.
I don't think it justifies any of his actions, though. And I don't think that's a big. It doesn't mean that he has to continue to spread his terrible experience in lunchboxes.
I agree with you. But one could argue that he does have a mental condition that would take some therapy. But instead of therapy, he just showed up at the fucking high schools.
And releases 19-minute songs like this.
You're disgusted by this song.
I am, man. I really am. My whole thing, not the song necessarily. But when it comes to Kels, I don't like to give my money to support Kelly's lawyers. I'm not trying to go ahead and fight all his legal cases because I still want to hear Trapped in the Closet or 12 Play or TP 2000 is probably my favorite R. Kelly song ever. Next Ignition remix. I just can't do it.
Damn, you know names and shit.
Yeah, we was all fans. We was all fans.
He was really hurt. What about Michael Jackson?
Yeah, what about Michael Jackson, sir?
I never saw a video of Michael Jackson giving no kid no Jesus juice. I'll tell you that. I never saw the kid get Jesus juice.
As long as you can deny it in your brain a little bit.
They tried to set Michael Jackson up, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they tried to set
Michael Jackson
There will
up.
be no Michael Jackson blasphemy in here.
I don't care if he touched kids or not,
Me
man.
either.
Grown-ups having fucking slumber parties with 10-year-olds was fucking weird, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But he didn't have a childhood. So he was just trying to, he was trying to have a childhood again. He was making dreams come true.
Bro, that's weird, man. I don't give a
It's not
fuck.
weird.
It's weird.
It's weird if he's like, it's Michael Jackson.
Man, if
anything goes with this guy.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like if you was like, hey man, me and your daughter's gonna fucking have a slumber party, but like we would have
Don't worry
to
about
fight.
the daughter. Worry
Yeah.
about the son. That's not the one you should worry about. The daughter's fine. She probably won't be invited. Look, I didn't say that I was hacked. I love Michael Jackson, so it's okay. I love him.
You fuck with R. Kelly too. Look, I understand that. Like, I understand that artists are flawed. That humans are flawed, and that I can separate the awful things they do from their art.
But at what point are you not separating it? At what point are you funding it?
Well, I haven't bought. I got Napster shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1 zillion with you, bro.
At some point, them streams. At
My
some
R.
point, you're
Kelly
funding
shit.
and
My
stuff.
R. Kelly shit is straight up from LimeWire. Like that's how old. Like that's how long I had his shit, bro. Like I don't think R. Kelly hasn't seen a dime from me since the '90s.
So if you look at it in that sense, like you don't want to fund something like that, okay. Before streaming and all that stuff happened, would you listen to your previous tapes of his if you're no longer funding it? Like, do you still enjoy the craft? Not the funding part of it, but if his video came on, I Can Fly, would you turn the channel off?
Yeah, definitely. If the video came on, that's still funded.
Let's say you
but you go back to the old thing, yo. But yeah,
let's say you get some dome from a girl at her crib.
Would I tell her to turn it off?
And that shit, yeah, like when R. Kelly,
playlist
her R. Kelly
up.
shit, some R. Kelly fucking
Nope, he ain't gonna say nothing.
bump and grind came on. You wouldn't do it. You
And no, he might be like, "Oh, I got a weird urge to piss.
I'm sorry,
shit, stop! Let me go use the bathroom.
I can't come to this.
I got this weird sensation to urinate."
You probably bust a nut and then just go cry in the mirror.
That's a big hypothetical.
Let's hear some more of this.
hypothetical.
Let's hear some more of this 20-minute fucking R. Kelly pat himself on the back. Even him getting molested made him sound cool. Like it's like, yeah, I admit that. Like I got molested. It's not like he got banged by a dude. It sounds like
his cousin did it. She
yeah,
was
it sounds like he got
a little
fucked
older
by
than
an
him.
older
Right.
auntie.
It's a
Fine.
His mom's drunk fucking neighbor came in and fucked him.
Right. His humble brag is crazy.
Yeah,
there's nothing here.
It's next level humble brag.
Right.
Only R. Kelly could humble brag. This is the same way he would mind. This is how he mind controlled all those women in the house in Atlanta right here. These fucking making it seem like he's apologizing and and really big up in himself.
There's got to be a countdown to a Bible verse in here at some point.
Does he address the fucking keeping all the women in?
Not direct. He asked what the definition is for a cult. He says, and he mentions Hugh Hefner and how they were tight.
Oh shit! That's interesting. You guys didn't say nothing to Mr. Hef?
Yeah, it starts at 11:12, John. If you want to get to that part.
I guess the wife has a version too. Did you find that?
The what? Sorry, I've been on the phone.
Line 1, R. Kelly's wife remixed a song talking about the abuse.
Oh, already?
Wow. This is nice. Let me see.
I mean, not to throw you all the way under the bus, but don't you think that would be something you would try to find if someone called up about it?
Yes, that would have been a good thing to do.
For fuck's sakes, there's 3 of you back there. There's literally 3 of you fuckers back there.
John, don't let him talk to you like that, man. Stand up for yourself.
All right. Jude, suck this dick.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, John.
John, why you keep fucking up? You just a lame.
Jude, suck this dick.
Yes, tell him one more time, man. He didn't hear you.
John, you get fucked by a pit bull.
Jude, suck this dick.
He goes home and gets molested by his
that.
fucking roommate's got a pit bull that fucks him.
Jude, suck this dick.
Oh,
fuck's
he's
sakes.
coming for you. Instead
All right.
of the bomb sound, he
Here,
got back.
let's hear some more of this fucking R. Kelly song.
So yeah, I mean it goes
He
on
ain't admitting this shit. He's just defending himself.
and bragging.
And bragging.
And what's the name of the song? I admit.
it.
It sounded like he could have freestyled this. Actually, it's not even.
This ain't even as good as that one song where he's
not
like,
good.
wait a minute. When he's like, did your girls see me talking to your other girls? That
Right.
shit. Real talk.
This
It's
is
not as good as
creative
real talk.
at all. Like he basically just having a conversation to a beat.
And defending himself and
Right.
bragging on his dick.
He went as far as his lawyer would allow.
He pulled a safari. I fuck bitches you only dream about.
So here's one thing I like. This is the funniest one to me. Excuse me. The last line on the song is, "I done lived my voice and represented my country for 31 fucking years. Yeah, I admit it. Damn it, I admit it."
Admit what?
He's a patriot. R. Kelly the patriot. Represented his country for 31 years.
He was just born in a different if he was born in like a different country, he'd be good right now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because they're okay with that.
Yeah, if he would have just took his ass to Saudi Arabia or some shit like that, he'd be fucking golden.
Couple other things he says in here too. He admits that he does not own his masters. He doesn't own his publishing. So
That's why he's broke.
Yeah, so why he goes on tour now. So he tours now because he doesn't own his publishing.
It's because he can't read.
That's what he says. That's exactly what he says. He says he was dyslexic, got all confused with the contracts, signed away his publishing, tried to get it back. They won't give it to him.
There's a
Who owns
ain't that like a law? Ain't that a law? Like you're not allowed to get over on people?
Wow.
I'm dead ass, man. Like
don't offend
I don't think
retarded
so.
people.
like ain't that a law? Like you
That
can't
doesn't-
like
that doesn't sound like America, Jude.
you can't like if a motherfucker can't read like that. That's not a like. I know you can't sign shit when you drunk. You know what I mean? Like
This is America.
Don't kiss you, Slim Banner.
I don't know, man. Hey, look, this is it's definitely. I was on the fence about listening to it in the beginning. I was just like,
someone's
let me just go
throwing
read the
some
lyrics.
lavish bar mitzvahs off of his motherfucking royalties.
I believe I can fly. Yo, yeah, how much money do you think I believe I can fly made? I mean, that song is.
Was that
so
his
much.
biggest hit?
I
think
imagine.
so.
Yeah.
Probably. That's definitely weddings.
Yeah,
you know
all
what
that
I mean?
shit.
Graduations. You know what I mean? Like,
I believe I can touch the sky.
that's crazy.
Think about it every night and day.
Reportedly, he sold over 65 million records. Probably would have been double that if he didn't pee on a 14-year-old girl in video. And his
So hateful. So hateful.
Right.
Yeah, his admission is a real bullshit. Fucking him bragging on his dick. Fucking talking about what a good songwriter he is.
Yeah.
and that ain't no admission.
The only thing I heard so far that was like an admission was still to help him, but was the him being touched, right? As a
And
kid.
that's
that
more an
still was-
excuse.
It's an excuse, exactly.
Of
And it's still a brag.
yeah, he was like, I was so adorable that I got molested
had to
by
have it.
And they
by
took
my
no,
auntie.
no days off every day. Had to have it.
Till 14.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's...
Look, hey, but like not to cheapen that shit. Like if it had happened to a girl, like we would overreact to a girl getting fucked over like that. It's just as damaging to a boy.
True.
To be molested like that.
I agree. Look, he didn't say anything about it. Did
you guys find the song, or is that just the...
Just the lyrics.
Oh, so it's just she
didn't record it.
Okay, this is from ex-wife Andrea Kelly. Admit it. Your mom is watching over you and rolling over in her grave because of the abusive things you do. You say she's looking down from heaven, so there's nothing she didn't see, which means she saw you beat me. Damn. From heaven and neglect her grandbabies. Admit it. She's not the songwriter R. Kelly is. Your children you don't see because you treat them like your fans. Ugh. And your flesh and blood, please. Being a deadbeat dad is a conscious choice. She's
upset.
You could FaceTime them with them every day. They'd see your face and hear your voice. So admit it, and then go get professional help. Own the pain that you've inflicted on others all by yourself, even though you can't read.
Damn! I haven't heard one rhyme yet.
I'm probably butchering the fucking. I'm sure I'm butchering her fucking delivery. But you don't have to read to know domestic violence is wrong.
Wow.
So admit it. Your past is not an excuse. Just because you were abused doesn't mean you get to abuse. Admit it. Because the truth will set you free. Nothing good is going to come to you until you do right by me.
Oh.
And it all comes back to her.
So as soon as he gives her money, then she's like, it's okay now.
And it all comes back to her.
Until you do right by me.
Hey, I do have a question that you brought up, Jude. So you said if it was a woman that was abused when she was younger, like, would we feel differently about?
Yes.
If she grew up to be a monster, will we feel different about her?
I feel there's a double standard on boys getting molested by women versus young girls being molested by men. I definitely think it's a double standard.
In terms of society's reaction?
Yeah. You see fucking teachers fucking students, which is totally it fucks with the kid's brain, and everybody's like, "Oh, lucky kid." Like we hear it all the time.
I agree with that.
I really get to see it, and you don't know the damage that does to a fucking kid's psyche. You know what I mean? Maybe she fucked him and didn't call him back. You know, it might break his fucking. We don't know what's going on. You feel manipulated. You feel used. All right.
That's funny.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Tiffany in North Carolina has a message for you, Justin.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Justin.
I'm an R. Kelly.
Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, I'm an R. Kelly fan. I'll say that. I'm a fan of the talent. I don't know what that man does behind closed doors.
You don't want to know.
I'm the mother of a son. I don't have a daughter. But my daughter wouldn't be around Michael, Kels, or any other of those known molesters or so-called alleged molesters. As a parent, my child or teenager wouldn't be there. Now, I'm not defending victimizing women. As a child, I was victimized by my babysitter's husband, so I don't uphold that.
Damn.
But there's so many things that politicians, celebrities do, and if that was the case, we wouldn't elect or go listen to or have anything to do with anybody because there's so many bones in the closet for everybody.
I think it's a big whataboutism. Either way, look, if you're giving money to someone who's using his money and you know at least partially what he's spending his money on, lawyers and video cameras that had him with a 14-year-old. So
Okay, I never watched the tape because that would be against the law if she was in fact a child.
Oh, that is against the law. We all broke the law.
We broke the law. Yes, we broke the law.
We don't break the law. But I mean, another example is President Clinton. I enjoyed him as a black woman. I enjoyed him in the presidency. Would I want to date him? No, he's an adulterer. But I'm not judging him for that. All I know him is as the former president of the United States of America.
So what you're saying is you're able to separate sex crimes with
Right.
Well, yeah, because
Adultery
it would have
and
to be
sex
a crime
crimes.
if he was convicted. He wasn't convicted.
it don't got to be a crime if he was convicted. It could still be a crime that he got away with.
I think it's dope that you support R. Kelly. I wish more people had, convictions around things they believe
No,
in.
let's be clear. I enjoy the music. I enjoy practicing making babies on the music. I didn't say I want to go hang out with him or anything like that.
Maybe you could make a baby and then send him on over to R. Kelly when you're done.
See, he would never be my babysitter. He wouldn't be that.
You like the R. Kelly energy in the air.
Yeah,
So
You're
Tiffany's
smacking
saying what we
bellies.
saying. Tiffany's saying what we saying. We can separate the creativity.
but she don't trust him as far as she can
Yeah,
throw his
no,
ass.
but here's my whole
I'm
thing.
just saying, but don't judge. Like I'm a good girl. I'm a certified good girl. There's a lot of stuff y'all talk about that I've never done, but I don't judge you.
Oh, I'm not
and
judging.
You shouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging
Right.
anybody, but I definitely don't want to. I definitely don't spend my money on things when I don't like where that money goes. It's a very simple. It's
And
simple.
if this is too harsh, like you said you were molested by your a babysitter's boyfriend, husband, excuse me. And
He's the reason I got my first gun permit. I was gonna kill that man,
so
Damn.
but I had to come to a what?
I said, damn.
and now there's people that might be molesters, but you're able to separate it still.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I have a very special case with mine. Like, he went on to impregnate his daughter. So I carried guilt for a long time because I didn't tell anybody.
Precious.
But here's the thing. You do the best you can at the time, and these children, these little girls, they're little fast tails. They throwing tail, not knowing that the boys only want their tail because they ain't got nothing else to give. So, like, I think it's blame all around, but the judgment, that's left for God. If he really did this to these girls, he's going to be dealt with, and he has a daughter. So you don't have to wish it on him. It'll come back, I promise.
What's the difference between judgment and enabling? Like, what point are you making
Enabling?
it easy? Yeah, what point are you making it so you can pay for, more protection?
Well, then
He ain't getting publishing anyway. What are you worried about?
I like where you're going with this, but just like with the little Roseanne Barr situation that took place, are we going to boycott ABC because they gave her a show and she's spewed hate previously? Like, how far are we going to take this?
She didn't even know the lady was black. I didn't even know that lady was black till someone told me.
I take it at underage sex. I think a child molestation, pedophilia, that's a pretty good place to start.
But that's dope how you were able to compare a tweet to pissing on a fucking chick's forehead.
Hey, man, hey, I wouldn't fuck around with Tiffany if I was you. She has a gun and legally.
Hey, Sam in Baltimore. Sam, go ahead.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's happening, man? Go ahead.
So this is my opinion about this. Like, R. Kelly, very talented brother, man, great music industry icon in this era. But how far does things go, man? People's behavior, they should be accountable for their behavior. I mean, these are underage children we're talking about, and I just feel like as a society, like we shouldn't condone, no matter, how talented somebody is for what they do.
Look, man, I really feel that people will forgive anything as long as you got a good hook. Like, they was mad and then Ignition came out and motherfuckers, stopped being mad. Fucking Out the Closet came. He actually got more fans. Like, fucking white hipsters started liking his ass after Out the Closet. Like, it was fucking nuts.
Ignition's a great song, though.
Shauna in Texas.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I just wanted to comment on the R. Kelly's 19-minute song. I think that it's hilarious in its ridiculousness. The shit that he fucking admitted is shit that's already known. He's already been on record saying he was molested. Y'all's minds were blown, but he's already said that. Everything that he has said has pretty much been said. All he's admitting is that he's not admitting shit. And
It's true.
So he's like, I admit that the sky is blue.
I admit that I'm black.
Exactly.
I admit that water's
He's like, I
wet.
admit that I used my dick more than once and indiscernibly, but honestly, though, y'all skipped the part in the song where he's like, even goes as far as saying, you dropped your daughter off at the show. So, like I was telling, I guess, your producer, like, you're pretty much saying, hey, if you don't want me to molest your kid, don't fucking bring him to the show. She's going to get the candy if she's coming. That's what he's pretty much saying. Like, I can't be responsible for that.
The ill shit is half of these moms was handing the kids over, man.
Yeah,
that's the ill shit.
Sort of, because you're making a good faith effort, like, oh, you're going to the show or whatever.
No, I mean,
they were taking
they
them
was
to him.
taking them back. Like they were complicit.
Sometimes.
Right.
A lot of times they were complicit.
Well, yeah, but let's be clear. He said the dad dropped him off at the show. The dad dropped her off at the show. But I also want to put as I'm 38, so I was a teenager in the 90s, and we've been hearing about R. Kelly's preferences since the 90s with Aaliyah. But I'll tell you what, at my age, at 16, there was girls my age, myself, who had older boyfriends, and it wasn't a big deal. I have a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old, and that fucking shit doesn't fly today. It just doesn't. Okay? You can fuck a 20-year-old in 1994 when you were 16, but you can't do that in 2018.
That's true.
And R. Kelly needs
I
to
don't
get
know
with
the
the
laws
time.
or not. Yeah. Well, there you go.
16 is good in most states, though, sadly. Or happily. Depends on your perspective.
Hey, real talk. My sister was young. She ended up marrying a dude that I thought was age inappropriate, and they're married, and like, it's. I think every relationship has its own weird nuances. Like, some shit is predatory, other shit is loving. Like, you just don't know.
Right.
So does that matter? So like if Aaliyah would have stayed with us and they would have stayed together and lived happily ever after, would that have mattered that he married her underage?
I guess it would have proved me wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it depends if he's still molesting or if he's still allegedly assaulting
that's
other
different.
underage girls.
But I meant just like in Jude's sense of his dry snitch to his sister. Like they're in a loving relationship now, right? So does it matter that was the situation before? You know what I mean? Like, if he would have stayed with Aaliyah and they would have lived happily ever after, will we care? Will we care that he married her when she was underage?
Me personally, no. I don't think I would care as much, to be honest. Because one, I mean, look, whether they had to lie on that document or not on the marriage certificate, you can marry underage now. It's not illegal in most states. Like, you can go marry a 15-year-old pretty much anywhere.
yeah, they just got to sign off on that shit.
My thing isn't that she, whatever that relationship is, I honestly don't know much about that. I know all the reports about him hanging out outside of middle schools waiting for girls to get out. I saw the video.
That was for real?
And I had a homie in the house. Yeah, this stuff is real. So, I'm looking through this lens.
Come on, Kels. There's no excuse for that.
He was
Unless
waiting.
you had a child there.
He was
getting
waiting
out of
for them to
school.
walk to the bus. And he would be like, yo, why don't you ride?
Well, there's no excuse for that.
Allegedly.
Paige, I hate that your whole interview had to deal with R. Kelly.
So do I. Like, this interview was like structured a long time ago.
Come back tomorrow.
Wait, so that's it?
Yeah,
We're
we're done.
Wow.
I heard
Where's
you got
Alex?
I heard you got a movie out.
Wait, we're finished?
Yeah.
So R. Kelly just
I
raped me too? He
Yeah.
raped me in my time? What the?
Yeah.
I hate you, Kels.
What's
I
your
hate
movie?
you.
What's your movie?
The Meg.
I don't give a fuck. I
boy.
Nigga, I'll be playing a game. Oh,
Wow.
All right, man. No, you got to come back. What, you busy this week?
Man, I got.
How busy are you?
I'm very busy, but I will come back tomorrow because we got shit to talk about me.
Do we got what's tomorrow looking like? I can't hear. We'll figure it out.
I do want to see the Meg though. That movie does look dope.
It's gonna be fantastic. And more importantly,
you brought
same page,
one of your
different
songs.
story will be out the same day, August 10th.
You brought one of your songs to play, right?
What is that smirk for?
We're gonna play it
Why you got a smirk on your face?
because you're a millionaire off of movies, and all you want to do is rap.
Let me tell you this. The
What?
song I think you guys are gonna play, which Justin should definitely be into this.
You gotta stop.
It's a new single that comes out tomorrow or tonight at 9:00. It's called "One in a Million," featuring Elzai, Annoyed, and Nick Grant and myself.
Aaliyah had a song called "One in a Million."
We talk about R. Kelly all day.
And then you got "One in a
And then
Million."
here I go.
He got 1 in a
It
million.
goes
in the
on and on and on.
Yeah, he was featuring on the.
It's about you. You got something to tell me about R. Kelly and
No.
you, bro? All right, just checking. Just checking.
I'm mad at R. Kelly. Look what he did.
He ruined it for you.
Yes, he pissed all my time away. All right, never mind.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry that
No one got that.
I did it, but I'm actually holding MP like right now. Like I've been having to
Come
take
on,
a
man.
fucking
He already taught you. You
Yeah.
gotta build it up.
Yep. I'm gonna go take a R. Kelly piss.
Your
and-
audience is gonna be pissed at you that they didn't get to talk to me for real.
Yeah, but think about this. You're gonna now you're gonna be on YouTube, which is pretty neat.
Yay! Talking about R. Kelly. The Meg, it's coming.
Can you put a link to his fuck? Can you put we'll put a link to your goddamn album.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
For fuck's sakes.
Did it feel like you were making Deep Blue Sea Part 2 or no?
No, this is way different. This is on a whole. You've never seen anything like this before.
I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. If they don't, I leave here. I never hear
Dude,
from
suck
them
this
again.
dick.
Yes, John. Tell him.
Got your
Yeah,
back.
he's mad at me.
I'm gonna come there tomorrow once again, and they're gonna play my songs.
That's you right there.
That's me when I try to look like I'm not from Detroit.
You do not look like you from Detroit.
So are you the LL Cool J character or the Samuel L. Jackson character?
That's a very interesting question, and if I were to tell you that, then you would know the answer that everyone asked me.
In the movie?
Yes. The only question people say is, when do you die? Like, come on,
Is
guys.
it a scary movie?
If you are afraid of sharks. I mean, it is rated PG, so you can bring your family. But if you're afraid of sharks, this ain't no fucking shark. This is different. This is a underwater monster. Look at that shit.
Oh, that's a big ass shark.
Exactly. That
So-
shit look like a building.
So this is like Jaws.
No.
It's like bootleg
that's
Jaws.
like, he shits Jaws. Really? Really, nigga? Really? You think this is bootleg Jaws?
That's cute. You got a
This is
movie
like-
called Bootleg Jaws.
This is like Jaws
that's
meets
adorable.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Jaws.
She got Jurassic Jaws.
Yeah, I need to meet a girl with Jurassic Jaws.
Hey.
The Meg.
John, if I'm not here tomorrow, I'm going to be very upset. Suck my dick, Jude.
Do we got anything in the first hour? Yes, no?
I'm sure we can figure it out.
We got it.
We got you, bro. You're fucking handled, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I just want to hang out with you 2 days in a row. That's it. I just
Okay.
want to hang out with you 2
That's
days in
what's
a
up.
row.
All right, I'll take that.
There it is.
So what are we going to one in a million?
Yeah, we're
Our
playing.
nice
it.
guy. What
Which
we
one do
doing?
you want to play, bro?
1 in a million.
All right.
Well,
Hey, this is exclusive right here.
Thank you,
You're welcome. I do what I can for you, Jude.
Paige Kennedy, the company man, Ock on the camera. Let's fucking do this shit. I gotta go take a leak.